Hi, welcome to Strength Reversed. It's Amy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a tag for you if you're looking for a tag to do. I just wanted to do a tag because if my hair's looking all crazy, it was the first day back at school. And so I have a back to school tarot tag in honor of another school year. You can tell I'm excited. So this is the first day for teachers, and then next Monday is the first day for students. And this is my excuse for playing hooky from my Light Seer Sundays last week. So I'm going to get on the ball with that. But I did promise myself I would make a video, which I was supposed to make yesterday, but I didn't because a friend of mine and I went to the springs and paddle boarded down the river and went to Mermaid Island, which is this little kind of pool that's on the side of the river, and we basked in the cool water, and there's a bunch of trees with big roots and little fairy places and a rope swing, and we swung from the rope swing and lived our best mermaid lives. One last hurrah, and then we went and had coffee. And so it also forced me to get up at the crack of dawn. I consider 6:30 to be the crack of dawn. So I've gotten, okay, anyway, I'm patting myself on the back for getting up on time 2 days in a row. And also, I got a new selenite wand from a friend of mine who, she got it for me at the rock shop. I don't really connect with a lot of gems and stones, but selenite is one that I really love. Okay, so there are 10 prompts on the tarot tag. Don't feel pressured to do it, but I would love to hear your responses. And it's just kind of getting me in the school mood, but also making a YouTube video. It's like two birds with one stone. And my friend Heather is back, who was also took a little hiatus, and she was looking for tags to do. So Heather, no pressure. Hopefully this is a fun one. It's called Back to School Tarot because I'm creative. And there are 10 prompts, and you're going to pick a card. I wanted to do one where you pick a card, but you could easily do this where you pick a deck. So pick a deck that goes with the prompt, or pick a card. You can use cards from all one deck. I have several decks going here. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let me get the glasses on like a teacher. Okay, prompt number 1 is called the first day of school. Pick a card that reflects how you're feeling about the upcoming season or new beginnings in your tarot practice. The upcoming season. What the card I picked is the Star from the Light Seers Tarot. I like this star card. I love the colors. And it's very hopeful. So I am hopeful, but I'm also trying to put out there into the universe what it is I'm hoping for, and not just sitting by and, hoping something good falls into my lap. I'm making some plans. So this is my first day of school, right? The first day of school, the first day of pre-planning. You go in so hopeful and everything's fresh and new, and then you have a meeting at 8:30 in the morning and you realize, oh, same shit, different day. Number 2 is the teacher's pet. This is a card that you're happy to see anytime it pops up. And this for me is from the Robin Hood Tarot. This is the 6 of Wands. Not just because it's an auspicious card, but because this card, when my son was a toddler and he was potty training, we would look at the cards together sometimes, and this was his, poop in the potty card. Victorious, finally. My son has always been one to do things in his own time, when he's good and ready. At the very last moment, just when you think you're going to pull your hair out, finally he will get a tooth, or finally he would poop in the potty. So I'm always happy to see this card. It just reminds me of him. It pops up and I smile. Number 3 is the Professor. Choose a card that embodies someone or something that taught you an unforgettable tarot lesson. And I picked the Ace of Cups. This is from the Radiant Wise Spirit. And the reason why I picked this card is because I've done 2 tarot readings in my tarot lifetime, and they were both for people that I didn't know, and they were both readings that I didn't want to do. Not before I did them, but as I threw the cards and was talking to the person, I just was like, I don't want to do this reading. It just feels yucky. Something's going on. And I got the what gave me an inkling that something wasn't right was not only the vibe from the person, but also the fact that the entire reading was just water cards. Like every card that is watery came up. And it was, I felt immediately like I got the ick and I felt overwhelmed. And I kind of didn't know what to say. And I knew there was just something like, it was almost like maybe a tarot reading isn't what you need. And I just really, really wanted to scrap the reading. And I think now, if I read, I would scrap the reading if that came up. And so that is a lesson that I've learned when I get that feeling. And both times, totally unrelated, a couple years apart, all water, it was just a hard no. And so I think for me now, my lesson is trust that feeling. Number 4 is the crush. Not what card you're crushing on, but which tarot card is obsessed with you right now. And of course mine, unfortunately, is the Tower. Obsessed. It's still falling, FYI. I just did this for one of my Light Seers videos, and the Tower is still happening. And I'm here for it. You know what? I want every last stone to crumble, bulldoze that thing, and let's be done with it. Okay. Number 5 is the Hall Pass. Which card has imagery that transports you to another place? I don't really give Hall Passes in my class. I do, but I say, if you're not back in 4 minutes, you just don't want to know. And that is the Devil card in the Tarot of the Weird, the Weird, I don't know. But I love this deck, and this tells stories. This Devil is like, I can just practically hear the leaves under his feet, and I'm transported to the Gilded Age or something, you know? And my mind kind of wants to make stories about who this guy is and what's going on and Jane Eyre and whatnot. Number 6 is the Study Hall card. Which card represents a tarot concept or lesson you're struggling with right now? Which doesn't? The first one, well, this one, if we're talking about tarot lessons I'm struggling with, is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, I guess I picked it because this is more of an academic card, lessons, jamming. I'm overthinking a lot of stuff when it comes to tarot, and so this is the card that comes to mind. I'm, yes, learning things, but I don't like it when tarot becomes too cerebral. You know, I need to connect with my intuition also, and it's hard for me to balance that when I'm like doing a study of a deck or something like that. So that overthinking feeling is what I'm working on at the moment. Card number 7 is the note passed in class. Kids don't pass notes anymore. Okay, they send each other text messages. Note passing is a lost art. It's kind of a shame. They'll never know the joy of folding the note in that special way with the little tab and, like, you know, hiding it from the teacher. Good times. What card is a secret message from the universe that you need to hear? And I picked the Santa Muerte Tarot because I like that deck, and this is the Temperance card. And right now the universe keeps telling me to stay on the middle path. The middle path, the middle path. I did a video on this too in my Light Seer series. And I'm really working hard at not beating myself up when I get a little off course and just bringing myself back. I have some, I guess, mantras you would call them when I find myself going awry, negative self-talk and whatnot, that I just refocus things and bring myself back and, you know, put everything in perspective. So that's my note passed in the class. Pop quiz. Pick a card that always, this is number 8, pick a card that always puts you on the spot, something that challenges you to trust your instincts. Really any court card, but mostly for some reason the King or Queen of Cups. Why? I don't know. I just look at these cards and I totally draw a blank every single time, which probably means I need to sit with them. I know. But yeah, if I had a pop quiz, I would probably flunk the pop quiz. I mean, I could tell you what a book says, but I don't really feel that connected. And it's the King and the Queen. It's not even the Page and the Knight. I just kind of stare blankly at those. Number 9 is honor roll. Choose a card that you understand and just get. So the opposite of the pop quiz where you struggle with it, this is the one that you just get it. This card is just easy for you. For me, this is the Robin Wood deck. It's the 8 of Cups. It's a sucky card. It can be, but it's also exciting that you're doing something for yourself. It's adulting. It's walking away from something you care about to find something better or to deal with something you need to deal with. And it's doing what's good for yourself. So it's a bittersweet card, I would say. And number 10 is the backpack. If you could only carry one tarot card in your backpack for the year ahead, what would it be? And I picked the Strength card. I guess I could reverse it. And that's from the Muse Tarot. I like this card. And that part of myself, I really like how the lion in this card is large. And I feel like I want that part. I want to not keep myself small. And this card for me is about trusting that the universe is a safe place, that life has your back, that the universe is guiding me, leading me, and trusting myself, really. Trusting that inner wisdom. So I think this is the card that I would carry this year if I could. I should do an extra credit, you know, because it's extra. Okay, here's your extra credit. Your extra credit is to add another prompt, school related, at the end. Let me know if you do this. I'll be on the lookout. Maybe people don't want to talk about school, but cheer me up. I have to start teaching again. I like teaching. It's just, I like being at home, sitting on my ass, doing nothing a lot also. And that has come to an end. Okay, I'm off to catch up on videos because I'm way behind, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.